Hey everybody, this is day 5 of creating your own one-woman retreat, and I hope that the other 4 days have been valuable to you. We've talked about the purpose of your retreat, the place, the plan, the pressure points, and today I was just going to talk a little bit about the products and printables that I made for you. And originally, I was just gonna make a couple things and give them to you, but as I've learned that doing online work takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy to create the content, and not all of it is free. It actually costs. My blog costs me money, and it costs me money to make things, and so I decided that I was gonna charge for this part in order to make my doing these kinds of things sustainable in the long term for my time and my energy and for the very real costs that it is to have a blog these days. So I have made a 20-page PDF for you. I've also made you a video for you to watch while you're on retreat to give you encouragement and to pray for you. There will also be a couple videos of my just reading you a devotional in order for you to be encouraged and feel like you're not alone, and to receive some spiritual care and some nurture from another mom, another woman. And so that you're going to have the opportunity on this page to click through and to buy that. And the cost of that is $9. And in the PDFs, I have made you a packing list. I have made you a resource page of music and books and, let me let that truck pass, music, books, podcasts, and web links for you to look at or read if you want to. You can use any of this or none of this. This is just for you. I also have a page of life evaluation questions. These are ways that you can just evaluate where you are right now, where you might be giving to places that you don't need to be giving, what is uniquely yours to do. So life evaluation questions. I also have setting an intention, and in several retreat books I read, the authors really encouraged retreatants to set an intention. Think through, what is it that I need on this trip? What do I need in order to be able to nurture myself? And so I gave you a list of it, maybe 20, 25 different questions to help prime the pump to think through how to set an intention for your time and what that looks like. Because your intention is not going to be, that will look like this. You're actually going to form your intention more in the form of a question or in form of what you hope to happen. And I walk you through that, what that looks like to set an intention in a very grace-filled, light, loving way, and some questions to help you with that. I've also created the art of a mini retreat and how to use a really short amount of time in a very life-giving, nurturing way. Also, I've given a suggested schedule, whether it's you're gone for a half day, full day, an overnight, a weekend. I also wrote a piece on how to create a home retreat corner and some things to make sure that are incorporated into that so that you can use your home as a daily retreat in your afternoons. And the final one is tips on re-entry, because anytime you know that you come home from being gone, it's weird. It just is. It's weird coming back to your husband. It's weird coming back to your kids. You don't necessarily want to leave your retreat high, or you know that they don't really understand where you've been or what you've been thinking about. And so I've written some tips for you on how to re-enter back with your husband and children well. And so that's for you, and I hope that you have found these 5 days in the Facebook Live that I did before this really helpful, and that you feel more empowered and equipped to design your own retreat and that it doesn't need to be a one-woman retreat. It can be a two-woman retreat. You can grab a friend and have them do this with you. It can be a three-woman retreat. You make your retreat what you need it to be. And I love that Renee Trudeau says, when I lead women's retreats, I share with the participants that one of my primary intentions for doing so is to create the space for them to hear and see about their lives. And so I hope that you are able to have space to hear and to see about your life and where your heart is and where you are going. And also I love the quote that from stillness comes discernment, and how taking a retreat builds that stillness in your life so that you can discern your next steps. And finally, I love this quote by Louisa May Alcott. She says, "Go out more, keep cheerful as well as busy, for you are the sunshine maker of the family, and if you get dismal, there is no fair weather." So I hope that you go out more on retreat. I hope that you keep cheerful. You are the sunshine maker, and we don't need dismal moms. So thank you for walking this journey with me. And again, if you have any questions or thoughts, you can reply to this email. And I look forward to hearing from you guys how your retreat went, what God taught you, what was hard, what was challenging, what was life-giving, what you would do differently, any good deals that you found, any great ideas that you have. I would love that. So peace be with you and happy retreating.